everybody, Jeremy here. Today I'm going to be trying out another MRE courtesy of XMRE in their Blue Line variety. And this time I'm going to be trying the Cheese Torellini in tomato sauce. Now, this is the second MRE from them that I tried. The first one were for some beef strips in a savory tomato sauce. If you want to see what I thought about that, check the link in the description or the card somewhere above my head. Take you to that video where you can check that out. But I'm going to be eating this today, and if you're not familiar with these types of meals, these are already cooked fully. You don't need to warm them up if you don't need to, or if you don't want to, but you can. And these particular meals in this Blue Line variety have a shelf life of about 5 years. So that is good. And it's not just an entree, it also has a side and some other things that you can eat along with it. It's basically a full meal inside of this bag. So I'm going to open this up, see everything that's inside of it, and then warm up the entree and the side and see how it tastes. All right, so the contents of the bag includes our plastic spoon with salt, pepper, and a little napkin. This is the single piece of pilot bread, which is basically a big cracker. This was also in the previous MRE that I tried as well. This right here, unsalted chickpeas. All right, so these are something I can just pop in my mouth and just try it out. So we'll see how that is. Inside of this packet is the orange flavored beverage, no fruit juice in here. The last time I tried this, it tasted like Emergency. It wasn't bad at all, but this will give you something to drink in this package. We also got fig bars. Again, fig bars were in the previous MRE that I tried, and there were 3 in that bag, so it's probably 3 in this one as well, and those were pretty good. And then finally, this is the entree. This is the Cheese Torellini in tomato sauce. Now, with these MREs, you can get them with a heater accessory as well, so that if you don't have access to a microwave or anything like that, you'll be able to add a little bit of water to that and put this inside of the pouch, and it'll heat up inside of that pouch. But just what I have, it doesn't come with that heater, but you can purchase that if you want. All right, so before I try this, I am going to give these unsalted chickpeas a try. I already know what the fig bars taste like and what the pilot bread is like. You can check out the previous video if you want to see my thoughts on those, but they were pretty good, as well as the orange powder drink. So this is what the dried chickpeas look like. Nice bronze color. I just got a handful of them right here. Seems to be quite a few of them in here, so something you can just walk around and kind of pop them in your mouth. So let's see how these taste. So to me, these taste like peanuts that are completely bland, that don't have any like salt on them. And that's exactly what they said they would be. These are unsalted chickpeas. I definitely think that you need something to drink if you want to be popping these in your mouth and just kind of walking around. Flavor wise, I mean, it's not a bad flavor, but at the same time, it's extremely bland, you know. So this is just something to kind of get you through, give you something to munch on. But personally, I wouldn't be eating this as like a regular snack, everyday snack. It's just one of those things where if you're in the situation and you just need something to give you some energy, then yeah, you can eat these. But, you know, nothing exciting about them at all. All right, so I'm going to go get a plate, and then I'm going to pour this onto the plate. We're going to try it out and then open up all these other things as well and have a nice, complete meal. Here's a look at that entree there for the Cheese Torellini in the tomato sauce. Let's just see how this here tastes. Not bad. The tortellini is nice and soft, extremely easy to chew. If you even have to chew it, you can pretty much mush it with the roof of your mouth. What I got here is this pilot bread that I think would go quite well with this. Because this pilot bread is just really plain and boring on its own, But when you have something like this, then it allows you to at least crunch it up a bit and add it to the entree, just to give you a little bit more texture, a little bit more variety, and even a little bit more flavor, because it's not a completely flavorless cracker, but it just needs a little bit of help. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not restaurant quality. This isn't something that I would say, man, I would spend 15 bucks in a restaurant just for this. You know, I wouldn't. I'm looking at it for what it is. It is a field meal that is already cooked, already prepared inside of a vacuum sealed bag that's been sitting around up to 5 years. I think this particular bag has been sitting around for about 3 years before I got to it. And the fact that it still tastes the way that it does, which is completely acceptable. It's not nasty at all. The fact that you can get through it and still have it taste pretty good in the conditions that it's in is really quite awesome. And that's what I like about this. But just like the last video, I'm going to go get some audio of my wife trying this out so I can get a second opinion.
That's not bad.
I didn't think it was...
a little bit of a aftertaste, a little bit with the sauce.
Really?
Just a tiny bit.
Okay.
It's kind of like the sauce from the other dish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is not a bad meal to have out and about.
Mm-hmm.
The baby likes it.
Yay. Baby approved. Okay. Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So there you go. It is wife approved and baby approved and me approved. I like it. So if you have yourself a particular need for the type of pre-packaged, long-lasting meal like this, I'll leave a link in the description to XMRE's website. You can go check out all the different things that they have there. I know that you can also buy these from other places, but since I don't know about them, I'll just say go to their official website. So that is all for now, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, take care of yourselves, and I'll speak to you soon.